Okay, so once you've done that, you can just hit the home page, and this just gives you an introduction. The user guide is here as well, so you can print out a copy, and the user guide is also over here, so that gives you entire details of how to use the tool and what it can do for you. Down here it explains the career stages. Over here you see the wheel, as we call it, and the career stages with the 9 domains around it. You've got your pillars of practice, which define your career pathway. Okay, and if you need anything else, you can always go over here where you've got your user guide, as I say. You can career framework process. So if you're not sure what you should be doing first or second, this helps you devise how to use the tool as well. Okay, so we're going to move into the self-assessment. This is where you do an assessment on yourself. So it's as simple as start full assessment. So what this assessment is doing is asking me how confident I feel in each of the 9 domains. And this is you answering a question about yourself. So be honest with yourself, obviously. And that is my self-assessment. And I can add a comment if I want to. And then it gives me a beautiful graph to show me where I am with that. And it also writes it out as well for me. So the one response it says here is the one that I have just done myself. And then it gives you the numbers of where you've scored yourself. There's a 360 feedback. That's when you ask your peers for some feedback on how you do. This gives you a little bit of blurb about what it's about, how you can use it, etc. And here we want to invite a contact, and that's why your contact list is very important. So right here, if you've got several contacts, it will give you a drop-down chart here of all the people that you've entered. But since I have Chris only, I will send him an invite. And that will send an email to Chris and ask him to please do an assessment on me. He will not need to be registered with the tool. He will get contact only to my 360. Now Chris will be answering questions on exactly the same thing as I did in my self-assessment. He will be answering, how confident do you think Tracy is in her clinical practice? So in the 9 domains, which follow you throughout each page you go to. What's nice about the tool as well is that you get a chance to ask your service users for some feedback as well. So that could be your patients or clients that you're working with. You have an option to download a PDF form, so you can print that off and then upload the information to the digital version. So we're going to use the add new feedback. So if I was a patient, I could be simply putting my name in here. And you can upload, as you can see, if you've scanned the PDF version of it, you can upload it and put it in here as well if you want to do that, which is nice. Then we have an area here where you can reflect, which is very important because no matter what you do in your career, reflection is an important part of that. So we should all be reflecting. And the good thing for us that need to revalidate, this is a free tool that you can use to hold on to the information, and you can transfer that, copy and paste that over for your revalidation paperwork. So you simply go through this and talk about each section, and it gives you a clear guide on what you can put in each of these boxes for your reflection. And this is yours personal to keep. And then you just save and continue.